States of America. My name is Smart Mado Ajaja. I am the convener of Open Nigeria in Africa Unite and the anchor of Nigeria Now. Global Matters are rising. Good morning, Africa. And reggae at its best on ONN. Yes, we are supposed to be holding the second edition of Hausawa Farka today. But unfortunately, the presenter, Mr. Habibu Yusuf Sodangi, is unavoidably absent today. He had some family engagement in his hometown in Kaduna State, so he went there to be part of the event. So he called me to let me know that he was not going to be available. So in his place, I'm going to do a little bit of what this subject of Hausawa Mufaraka means. It means Hausa, let us come together, unite, and set ourselves free. That is exactly what it is. He presents that program in Hausa language. And the reason is for us to be able to reach the ordinary Hausa person who cannot read and write. So that is exactly what it is. But I'm hoping that next Saturday, he will be here to present the second edition. So today I'm going to be holding brief for him. I'm going to be spending about 15 to 30 minutes, doing the presentation of something that we have already in pipeline, and that is about the House revolution that is brewing. It is coming, and it's looking unstoppable. Okay, and I'm going to play some excerpt of some of our recorded videos, and then we talk a little bit about it. All right. So if you are joining us for the very first time, please subscribe to our channel by hitting this subscription button, and also the notification button, so that when we come back next time, as we always do, with something new, you'll be one of those to be highlighted or alerted about our presence and what we are going to be doing. So let us get going into this program. All right.
Unstoppable because it is a time that has come. The Hausa Revolution is real and unstoppable because it is a time that has come.
Yes.
Attention! Saad Abubakar, Fulani Sultan in Sokoto. Mr. Saad Abubakar, I warn you to cease and desist from sending death threats to Jibril Ismail Dankin and other young Hausa activists who are standing up for their race and uniting the Hausa people that you corrupt and morally bankrupt Fulani elites have kept divided, enslaved, exploited, denied access to productive education, and subjugated, using your abusive, objectionable, and violent Jim Crow feudalistic oligarchy for 11 generations since 1804. Precisely 222 years ago, when your violent ancestors violently seized their land and imposed their obnoxious apartheid rule similar to what you hypocrite claim to be fighting against in Palestine on them. Your deep involvement with the Fulani terrorism in Nigeria, to the extent of your cooperation with terrorist organizations and rogue governments from the Arab world, including Turkey and Iran, is very well known, and that should get you most concerned, especially as it relates to your own fate in what is rapidly unfolding in Nigeria, where you had arrogated the position of the Sultan to yourself, with a bill sponsored by one joke of a senator called Bako waiting to be passed into law at the corrupt Nigerian Senate, populated by mostly rogues, fraudsters, drug dealers, robbers, and bandits. To the people of Nigeria, you must recognize that the liberation of the Hausa people is strategic and crucial to the liberation of Nigeria and its diversity of people who now face an existential threat of being massacred by the savage Fulani occupation force that has been deployed. And so, we must respond and act as a people and a country in our best interest so that the Almighty God, history, and unborn generations of Nigerians will judge us fairly as a abuse, and relegation in Nigeria that you have been championing in this generation as the leader of their elitist Fulani abusers. You will be squarely and roundly held accountable. They have rejected you as their traditional ruler because you are not an Hausa or a traditional ruler by any standard with a defined kingdom, but an extended impostor who shares nothing with the Hausa people traditionally and so cannot be the custodian of their customs and traditions. The struggle of the Hausa people for their liberation is a pan-Nigerian and a West African subregional struggle for emancipation and stability that cannot be stopped by any force because it is just and right. Smart Madu Ajaja, convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite, United States of America. Smart Madu Ajaja is a U.S.-based Nigerian registered nurse, writer and public speaker, human, political and environmental rights activist with deep interest in socio-economic, civil and criminal, political and environmental justice, and also a Pan-Africanist, Rastafarian, and a broadcaster, and CEO of ONN, a growing global YouTube channel from where he hosts programs such as Nigeria Now, Global Matters Are Rising, Good Morning Africa and Reggae at its best. Hear what he has to say about Rastas. What sets Rastas apart from others? Rastas keep their culture rooted in their customs and traditions of love, truth, rights, and justice, and the continual pursuit of spiritual growth, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that inspires them as unifiers of humanity and as agents of change. Smart Madu Ajaja, convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite. Please listen to the next story by Smart Madu Ajaja in this broadcast that will blow your mind.
Yes, this is ONN, and this is Smart Madua Jaja.
Good morning, my people of Nigeria.
Yes, the convener of Open Nigeria.
My name is Smart.
Yes.
Madu Ajaja. I be the convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite. And I may still be the CEO of ONN. Yes, that alternative media. When they tell Nigerians the truth.
Welcome, Janos.
Then Arise TV now we talk. Because all of them they follow for the wuru.
We speak the
when
truth.
Channels television no go fit tell on because their owners are part of the Wahala one Nigeria gets.
Absolutely. We say what the mainstream media in Nigeria cannot say because they are corrupt and their owners and drivers are a huge part of what is happening to and in Nigeria. So take our channel very seriously. We are not corrupt. We don't seek help from politicians. We don't seek funding from people with drugs or blood in their hands. We work for justice and we work for the common man. So if you are joining us for the very first time, we welcome you to our channel. If you look at the young man behind me, he's an Hausa activist that has been locked since the past 3 years by Muhammadu Buhari. And Bola Ahmed Tinubu has continued to hold him for no just cause. The only thing he asked was a question about this horrible situation under which the Hausa people live. That was only his problem, the only thing that he did wrong. And he has a right to ask that because he's a citizen of Nigeria. The Hausa people are citizens of Nigeria. Nearly 30% of the entire country's population is Hausa. Yes, a commanding strong majority in the north of Nigeria, but sadly has been subjugated since the past 222 years by the elitist Fulani minority group in Nigeria. And they lie to them that they are one and the same in Islam. They seize their mouthpiece, they speak for them, and then oppress them. They commit crimes in their name and call themselves Hausa Fulani. But the ordinary Nigerian, all this while did not know what is going on, what the Hausa people have been going through until recently. when they started raising their fingers. And now their Fulani minority oppressors are not happy about that. So this is what we are talking about. And this is the program Habibu, Yusuf Sodangi host. We started this program. The first edition was done last week. Great performance from him. And but today he went somewhere. He had something to do in his family. You know, Yusuf comes from a family that was was a victim of genocide against the Hausa people. He nearly every member of his family was murdered, with the exception of him and a few others who were able to escape. But danger is not over. So that did not stop him. That did not scare him. He wanted a situation where the killing will end. So he's galvanizing the Hausa people, especially the young Hausa people, young activists who are Hausas, to come together to organize and educate their people about what is taking place. You know, so that is what this program is. So I'm holding brief for him today, but I have a good knowledge of what is taking place, and that is why I am comfortable discussing it here with you. So let us roll.
My mate, I start ONN. Yeah, the thing when I did that, I know they look for money from anybody. But if anybody, those when like what they do, you want support what they do, no wahala, we will accept your support. And we will tell you how you will apply your support. Right? So what are they look for now? And they look for true Nigerians, especially the young people when carry the love for Nigeria for their hearts. You know, many people don't not love Nigeria. All of us, there's a majority of the Nigerian people not love their country because they don't know what thing it means to get a country. So that is why. And then they follow the wrong people when they lie to them. Yes. When we go tell them the truth.
Absolutely.
The people when they kill them, sadly, nine our people they follow.
Like, yes.
The people when they hurt them,
it's a terrible thing.
nine our people they follow. People when they steal from them, when they rob them, they give their own children, take them abroad. Nine our people they like people like Okowa. Yes. See how young people, my young car people, they think they tear my heart when they see young car people, young people from Delta North. Okowa don't be governor for 8 years. He don't be I don't be a secretary to government.
He has been everything that there is to
when
be.
He know when he do.
And he wants to
small
continue.
Thing when they say he do, people will go on like worship like
it's
say
the only one.
money they do. He steal our money.
Thief.
Somebody won't get charge of 1.3 trillion. One miss for under him for 8 years.
That's what I'm tired about.
Somebody will borrow money, give a tiku.
Yes.
On top of young people when they never feel born, now they go pay that debt. Take run a presidential campaign because he won't be vice president. Yes. And it's for young people, they follow that man.
Sad.
Say now they want to make it go Senate.
You want to go to the Senate.
And they ask those boys.
He has
so
no job.
All of them, none of them qualify to run for office. This is the trouble with Nigeria.
The young people in Nigeria, something is wrong with them.
All over Nigeria. Yeah. The young people don't know what thing then they this life for. They don't know what they
don't know why they exist.
Yes. They believe say they come this life to be slaves to people, especially people when they lie to them, when they steal from them. Now I ask you, Okowa don't rob you when they Delta. All right, all the children they prosper.
Yes.
You when they write all these beautiful essays for you, not get job. You write,
young man
then they give you
no job in Nigeria
for writing.
You miss the
John Hopkins University.
Stupid people.
Then they Yale. Then they University of Houston. Then they progress. They will do research. When we put their name for the center of the world. Now media aid now they be. Now SA they be. Now SSA now be your own. SSA will not get office. She know they catch on. Well, the reason why they talk about this one now, that one in a digression. They say the thing when they happen for Nigeria since the independence, it done too much. 65 years now.
Yes.
This year now, Nigeria got 66 years.
65 years.
Some people come inside this country with the mindset that they get the country.
Yeah.
Then they oppress all of us. They carried one of the biggest tribes in Nigeria. Yeah, I mean Fulani elites. Not be today they start. Who want verse back in verse? They will call.
We don't care.
We go call you out.
We will call them
because
out.
We don't give on all the chance.
Yes. The end of
be like people when be human beings.
Yes.
When they get feeling for others, but on another
they don't care.
Others,
they don't care about anybody.
Wicked.
Yes.
Very
wicked,
Nigeria. Very savage.
They are not Nigerians. They don't care about Nigeria.
That is the major number one problem of Nigeria.
Yes.
If we not solve the problem when they come from these people, Nigeria no will ever.
We have to cure their disease.
Never.
Everybody who has been afraid, this is why you must stop being afraid, or you leave the country. You are not Nigerian.
Either remotely,
you cannot fight for your country.
And some claims say them be Fulani in order to be so that they go sit down for that chair.
Nonsense.
So they have to be Fulani to be what is special about them. They run the country down. So why should we continue to follow them? They destroy the country. They don't love Nigeria. They have an alternative idea of what Nigeria should be. They want their Sokoto Caliphate to overpower not just only Nigeria, the whole of one party. And I'm going to follow them. Every time they want to be in charge. They want to dominate.
Control.
They want to rule everybody. Yes. But we give them all the chance to rule Nigeria. They destroy the country. They carry the Hausa people, carry them like sheep, put chain for their neck. Tell them, say, all of us are brothers and sisters in Islam. Yes.
Hypocrites.
But they abuse them, they treat them so bad. And they don't want to make the people open eyes. Now their eyes don't they open. They prepare them for body. Now, do you want to tell ordinary Nigerians from east, west, north, and south? The struggle of the Hausa people, not only their own struggle.
Not at all.
Yes, that is why all of us.
Our struggle.
We
must join them.
If we not free them, never, Nigeria will never be free.
Absolutely.
That be the message when I say, I tell you now. So if you mumu still, you not open your eyes. See, Nigeria get like 5 fingers. One of those fingers is sick. If that's sick finger, not they okay. Nigeria, the rest of the fingers and the hand and the body not they okay. And the same thing I then do the Igbos. Now make Nigeria not they okay today. So all of us we need to open our eyes. The thing I not be Muslim. And some people they tell me say you not be Muslim, you not be Hausa person. Why they put your hand inside the Hausa matter? You are stupid.
Very, very stupid.
We don't wait for now. The one want to do things now. Wait, it take us. I be Hausa now. Because Hausa people are Nigerians, like me.
Yes.
Yes. So if they suffer, it affect me. Because they're not they free now, it affect all of us. Now it make our country not move forward. Can you imagine a race, over 30% of our country's population are Hausa people, whether you like it or not. Over 30%, about that. 66 or 63 million people. And majority of the people, they inside darkness. Because that's what Fulani elites want. And all of us, they wait, and we call them Aboki. No, the time to stop that nonsense is now. That is why I they beg on her, I they tell on her the hard way, whether you like, make you verse. Hausa people not free, you not go free. Hausa people not free, Yoruba not go free. Lie. Hausa not free, Igbo man not go free. Yes, Hausa man not free. Me, I'm not they free. I they America, they feel wake up, do anything when I like. But still, I look back. Now Nigeria they bomb me. I look back, I get brothers and sisters from Nigeria. I get friends, and I get all of them from Nigeria. Everybody they stop.
Brother Ogumba.
With the verse. Yeah. And the verse, with the verse for now, when they Nigeria. Seriously, with the verse.
We're very angry.
When we say, I know say things they hard, but you not go day too hard when we say you go lose self-respect. Honestly, one go lose self-respect. We not be this type of people before. Never. I've never seen Nigerians worship those who are killing them. Yes. So the thing that they talk, they say this, whether we like it or not. Well, put it inside your ears. Atiku will not tell you this because he's benefiting from it. Peter Obi will not tell you this because he's a politician. He wants to
It's
tell
all
make
about winning an
everybody look like
election.
they are doing, they are nice, even when they are dying. But me not be like that. I will tell you the truth. If I stand for election tomorrow because I tell you the truth, vote against me, and I'll be very, very happy. It happened before now, because me not be politician. I tell you what is the truth, and the only thing that will set Nigeria free now the truth. All this yama when they do say 2027, who tell you say about 2027? Who said there shouldn't be 2027 politically for Nigeria with all the things when they happen? So, man, at the back on that, true. Make we join the Hausa people. All of us must become Hausa today. If we become Hausa, all this Christian Muslim nonsense, when Fulani lead the spin all the time will end. Because then they are a minority. Yes, the Hausa people are moderate Muslims. They don't want to Islamize you. They don't want to take what you have. They want to just be free, normal people. So if we stand, they tell us, say, we can be Hausa Fulani, like some of us still never see the.
Yeah, we still the mumu. They allow them block our eyes from seeing. So that is the greatest problem that we have. Well, that concludes that message. So, like I said, I am holding brief for Malam Habibu Yusuf Sodangi, the anchor of Hausawa Farka. So I am calling on Nigerians, really Nigerians, take the issue of the liberation of the Hausa people personal. Make it your war. It is yours. Because if the Hausa people are not free, Nigeria will never be free. And you will not be free. So we must not leave the struggle to them alone. We must extend our hands of fellowship to them to help them in any way possible to free themselves. And so all of us can be free to build one country the way it's supposed to be. Because our ancestors, they did not do a good job. They did a terrible job. They were selfish. They were pursuing their own personal agenda at the expense of laying a foundation for building a nation. That is why Nigeria has been in disarray for 65 going to 66 years. We cannot continue Nigeria that way. That is why some people will come and think that they own Nigeria and the rest of us are nothing, even though they are a minority in our country. Can you imagine where a minority will come and be lording it out on the majority? 250 million people controlled by less than 1 million people, the elitist Fulanis, who will lie to their common Fulani people, send them into the bush, arm them with guns, they start killing Nigerians and seizing villages. Yes. And then because we cannot handle it inside by ourselves, some people came from outside and want to offer help. And we are saying sovereignty. We are saying territorial integrity. Where is the territorial integrity? Where is the sovereignty? Yes. Where is the sovereignty? If there is sovereignty, people will not be coming in through the northern borders into our country to come and be causing the kind of mayhem. Yeah, they spread around the country, arm themselves with illegally acquired firearms. They control our armed forces. They've taken over all of our strategic institutions. The economy of Nigeria is in their hands, and we are all watching. So if you're an Hausa person watching me right now, you need to organize like you have never done before. You need to take this message, translate it into Hausa, so ordinary Hausa person can understand. Tell them that it's not about Islam. Tell them that it's not about their religion. Tell them it's about the Hausa people who will be exterminated, and which has been happening anyway. It will get worse. We want every village that was taken by these criminals to be returned to their real owners. We want our people who are in the IDP camp to relocate and go back to their ancestral lands so that these people will not take the land, because that's what they are about, land grabbers. They are grabbing lands. Yes, and they call, when they kill, they say Allahu Akbar. The Allah did not send them that. They are not working for Allah. Allah does not kill people. Allah does not support evil. They are evil men. So this is the reason we are here. You've heard me. So we are looking forward to seeing Malam Habibu, Yusuf Sodangi next Saturday, so he can minister to you in Hausa. So I am just holding brief for him today. That is why I am here. So it's been such a great pleasure, hanging with you, and look forward to seeing you when he returns. But don't fail to tune in to our program today at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, which is 5 p.m. Nigerian time. What we are going to be discussing, I'm going to be hosting Mr. Stephen Osewigi, the president of Save Nigeria, who lives here in New York, United States. I'm going to be interviewing him for a couple of hours, and that interview is going to be a high-profile interview. We are expecting no less than 100,000 people to come and be part of the live stream. So bring your questions. Don't fail to come to answer. It's a very, very important broadcast. Come with your questions. Any question that you may have, we are going to be answering it during that session. So I look forward to seeing you. And it's been about 20, 40 minutes that we have been here. I'm tired. I need to go sleep because I've been up for a very long time. So I'll be fresh for the next broadcast, which is going to be really heavy. And we look forward to seeing you then. Bye for now. Take care.